I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist.
Good? What's up, everybody? So I wanted to do a shout out to my brother-in-law, Joe, because he actually pointed out some lights that were working really, really good in his, what is it, garage?
A shed.
The shed? Okay. So he's got them in his shed. That's right, it was a shed, wasn't it? And he recommended these. He said they work really good. He's got some really tall trees in there, and they're doing good. So we bought some. We got the 12 packs. We're going to do an unboxing. Or not? Yes, no? Yeah. I'm just kidding. So unboxing of our grow lights that we got. Because we got all these plants. And I've been noticing a whole bunch of this number leaves just dropping. Those are healthy leaves. There's no reason to drop. I sprayed them already. I ain't got no spider mites or nothing like that. There's no reason to be dropping leaves. So we got to get some better lighting in here. And we put in these fluorescent lights because we know that those do good. And they seem to be maintaining on some plants. And it kind of just seems like our plants are at like a standstill. They're not growing. They're not doing nothing. A lot of them look like they have bulbs, like they want to produce more leaves, but they're just not doing nothing. So we got these ordered from Amazon. That does feel cheap, but let's see, LED plant grow light, input, don't care about that. They're 15 watts a piece, made in China. So it comes with 12 lights, and then a big old long cord for you to screw them all into, and apparently you can attach multiple sets together. Veronica told me, my video recorder today told me that you could connect, what is it, 10 sets to these 12?
120 lights.
120 lights in here. That would be insane. We could definitely grow some stuff once they make it legal. But anyway, so we are going to put these together, put them up, kick them on. You see how bright it is in here now, and it'll be real fast for you. It'll be like a second. But we're going to go ahead and get them up, put them on, and then show you what it looks like with all of them in place. And then I'll try to remember in the future to do a update. Alright guys, y'all ready to see what it looks like? This took entirely too long than what it should have taken for me to put up. But I ran out of hooks and I improvised in a couple different spots. Don't judge me. So here we go. The moment we've been waiting for. Come on! Look at that. That is a lot of light. This should be enough for them. Should. I want to go get a radiator heater, put it in here. I'm going to put the fan on the other side of it and try to generate like wind flow so that I have all the elements: heat, sun, wind, water, and see if these guys don't start doing better than what they have been. And we'll definitely, we have to do an update video for you just to show you how well they work, or if they don't work very well, I'm blaming you, Joe. Just putting that out there. Just kidding, I'm not blaming you. I don't normally go off other people's advice to get stuff, but after seeing how well his plants were doing, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I'm definitely gonna check that out. And anyway, so I guess I should tell you what they're called. That would be proper. No product placement there. don't even want to try to say that. I'm not sure how to say that. Yidacin? Was that what it was called? Yidacin? Anyway, it comes with this, which basically kind of gives you some of the information on what it's doing, how well it's doing, the wave energies and stuff like that. The lifespan's 50,000 hours, so if I only kick these on during the winter for what? Is that 4 months? So let's say that's 120 days, give or take. Because we kind of waited till the last minute to put them in. We waited till our first like pretty good frost, which was December, right? So these have only been in here like a month, I want to say. And they're already kind of looking eh. So maybe they can make it the next couple months and I can put them out in the greenhouse just in time with these lights growing or helping them grow. 50,000 hours. Yeah, I don't think we'll use that up too quickly. I don't think. Do not exceed 48 lights. 720 watts. That's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Let's see if their name's on here. House says the same thing. Made in China, grow lights. Oh crap! What did we do with the name of it? Or do you remember what the name of it was? Is it on your phone? Where's your phone? Hit the pause button. You good? Alright, they were Aspired LED grow lights on Amazon. They're about $135. I'll put a link in the description below. And when you go to Amazon, you have to make sure you click on the 12 light, not just the 6 light, or you'll only get half of this. I think the other half was like 70, 80 bucks, right? The most I've ever spent for a LED grow light, but I honestly think after spending what, you know, boo koodles on the little short ones and then having to buy more and more and more, and then if you added it up, it'd probably be pretty damn close to this. And I get quite a bit of coverage with all 12 of these. But anyway, like I said, I'll put a link in the description, and thanks for watching, guys. We have got a couple things growing in here. I wanted to do a video on everything I had in here, but some of these are just taking forever to grow. I think it's because it's kind of cool in here. It stays right around 60 to 65 in here. I think today's like around 70, but which is why I'm sweating. But for the most part, it stays about 60 degrees in here, and I think it just keeps the plant in a state of just slow. So if you look down here, we can give you a little bit of an update on a couple things. We have our oak trees down here growing. Here, let me borrow it. We got our oak trees down here growing, and they are doing pretty good. We got some pretty good growth on them. I think last time I counted, I think I had, how many did I say? Was it 30? I think I had about 30 of these that had rooted and started growing up. And then in little odd spots here and there, like so in my wife's basket here, her bike basket, we got some more in a pail over there. But you'll see, I dug up one earlier. So like 2 of those came up, the other 2 still haven't. And I don't understand. I took them out of the little Ziploc baggies, and I think, what I think happened is that the seed, once it got put into these, it needed that full humidity that was going on in the seed baggie in order to keep growing out. So some of these were already like a little bitty root system and then a little bit of a sprout. And so when I planted them, all the sprout had to do was just keep coming up. And the seed shell, which is really, really hard, they're cannas. The seed shell is really, really hard, and I think it just struggled to come out. And so the one I did dig up, I saw this little bitty nubbin just barely sticking off of it. And I think it dried, this shell dried, and it couldn't push out any further. But we got a couple more cannas over here, a couple of very failed What are they called? The ones you like, the flowers, we planted them up front. Why does my mind go blank every time I try to record something? Crepe myrtles. That's what those are. And there's one left that's alive. The rest you can see completely dried out. These were grown in 100% humidity, and I think I just moved too fast, too quick. Story of my life. And it killed them out. All the sweet potato vine are doing okay. They're not suffering in any way, shape, or form, and they go all the way down there. And then we have a rooted fig. We got a couple rooted figs, and I screwed up because I did not mark what these were. But I'm kind of afraid with them being in the garage. They look like they're wanting to start sprouting. But I got a couple of fig in here that I've transplanted successfully. They went from being all bunched up together to their own little pots. So I got about 6 of those. And then we have the fuck, I quit, I swear I'm not even gonna bother. I can't. Mango. Jesus. A fucking mango is doing pretty good. Trying to keep it from dying from the cold. And then we got like lemons, variegated lemons, limes. I'll put that one on a bucket, maybe raise it up a little closer to the lighting. We got these 2 right here that are a tropical plant. No idea what they're called. And then we got these right here. These were given to me by a co-worker. And so I just put them in their own pots, put a couple of them together, just kind of see what looks better, what works better with them. We may wind up keeping those. A lot of these we'll probably wind up keeping instead of selling, but you already seen the gardenia. And then we have like a lavender over here, putting off some leaves. And then up top here, we had a bunch of oaks. They started sprouting when I had them in the fridge, so I freaked out, hauled butt, and threw them in pots. And then nothing. These have been sitting like this for a month. And I'm kind of worried about it. Another kind of up there looking good. And then we got all the rest of the elephant ears. Still doing well. Still alive. And then my main plant for, or main chunks of my sweet potato vine growing there. But anyway, I'll hand it back off to her now. It's hard to record and talk, it seems like, for me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for checking out our unboxing of these LEDs. And thank you, Joe, for suggesting them to us. And we'll do an update video, let you know how it goes, alright? Thanks for watching. Bye.